A very good morning and a very happy Monday to everyone. It is October the 11th, Monday, October the 11th, 2021. We'll have another English class, this time vocabulary and exam review.
A very good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. How are you today? How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Okay, I hope you had a good weekend. I had a great weekend. So, today it's already Monday, October the 11th, 2021. And this week we will review for our exam that you will have next week, next Monday the 18th. So this whole week we will do revision of everything that we learned in the first semester. Okay, so there will be vocabulary every day and you need your vocabulary book for that. So the school gave you a vocabulary book, the white book of paper, also with a paper front, and it says vocabulary term 1. So we have to get that book, so you can get that with you now, and then we will learn the first 4 pages. So this week we will review the vocabulary from the first 4 pages. So page 1, 2, 3 and 4, or week 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so we start with week 1 and 5 vocabulary words, and we will make 3 sentences. Okay, so let's start. So okay, week 1, your vocabulary book, the first 5 words. We wrote them here on the board, you can read them from your book. Number 1, A-C-T, act, act. What you do, you see there in your vocabulary book, you see the word act, then you see can and can't, and then you see write. Okay, so where you see write, you write the word, so you copy the word act. Okay? Okay, so act, what is act? Well, act means a few things, as many words in English have more than one meaning. For example, you act if you play in a movie or in a play. You are an actor or an actress and you play in the movie, that means you are acting. Yeah? So that is one explanation of the word act. You can also, something that you do is also called an act. For example, if you give somebody money because somebody doesn't have any money, that we consider that an act of kindness. Or if you're very rude to somebody, then you're acting rude. So acting is like playing in a movie, but also something that you do, an act of kindness or an act of rudeness or an act of joy. Okay? Okay, next one, number 2, A-I-R. Well, you all know this one. Air. Air. So write the word air. You know air, right? It's all around us. The stuff that we breathe in and breathe out every day, or we breathe in every day and we breathe carbon monoxide out again. So air. Next one, A-I-R-P-L-A-N-E. Airplane. Airplane. Okay, right, airplane under the column in right. Now we also know what an airplane is, right? Right. Yeah, big airplanes, small airplanes, airplanes with 1 engine or 2 or 3 or 4, some even 6. So the thing that flies in the sky. Now, I went on an airplane many times, but the last 2 years we couldn't go anywhere because of COVID, so no more airplanes. Number 4, A-R-O-U-N-D, around, around. We had this word before, so when things are around you, it means they're all around you, but not in a circle. Nah? They don't have to be round, but there could be something in front of you, or next to you, or behind you, then it means around. And number 5, we had this word before as well, Basket. B-A-S-K-E-T. Basket. Now, basket, you know basketball, right? That's a basket. Also a basket with a bottom, you can put apples in, put it on the table. It's also a basket. Okay, so one more time. Act, A-C-T, act. Air, A-I-R, air. Airplane, A-I-R-P-L-A-N-E. Around, A-R-O-U-N-D. Basket, B-A-S-K-E-T. Okay, copy the words under the right section. Now we will pick 3 of these words and make 3 sentences. Okay, in your vocabulary book you see under the words, you see there sentence writing and then 1, 2, 3. So that's what we're going to do now. We make 3 sentences and we pick 3 words. The first word we pick is the word air. Air. So, what can you say about air? I told you already. What do we do with air? Okay, let's write simple sentences today. We breathe in air. We breathe in air every day. We breathe in air every day. So that's your first sentence. Okay? Later you can stop the video and copy the sentences. I will continue because I'm recording and then the recording will be too long. Okay? So number 2. The next word is airplane. So I really miss flying on an airplane. So maybe we can write that. I miss flying on an airplane. Okay. I miss flying on an airplane. And the third one we will use is basket. Basket. Let's put the apples in the basket. Okay, that's our 3 sentences. We breathe in air every day. I miss flying on an airplane. Let's put the apples in the basket. Okay, you can pause the video and then copy the sentences. And remember one thing, no need to send me a picture of your vocabulary book. Don't send me a picture of your vocabulary book. No need. I will check them when we go back to school next month. Okay? So don't send me pictures of that. Okay? So copy these and then let's see what we will review today. We will review about reading and comprehension. Okay, so in your exam next week, it will be different parts, a little bit of grammar, a little bit of phonics, and also reading and comprehension. Now, every Monday we've been reading and answering questions. So in the exam there is a short story about a boy and he has a happy day, but you will see that when you get the exam. We will read that story and you answer a few questions about it. Some of them are A, B, C, D, so you can choose, and 3 of them I believe are answering with a sentence. So what I want to focus on today is show you how to answer questions correctly. Okay? So what I did, on the next slide there will be a very short story about a little boy and he goes to the woods with his mom. After that we will answer 3 questions about the story. and I will write the answers on the board so you have an idea how I want you to answer the questions. Okay? So let's read that little passage first and then we will answer 3 questions.
Okay, let's read this short little story together. It is called A Spring Walk. Okay, are you ready? Okay. It had been a long winter. When spring came, Ben was so excited to go outside. He went for a walk in the woods with his mom. He smelled the fresh clean air. He saw lots of little critters like baby rabbits, deer, and butterflies. Then Ben saw some flowers. He picked the flowers and hid them. Ben shouted, "Surprise!" He gave the flowers to his mom. Ben's mom smiled. Okay, one more time. A spring walk. It had been a long winter. When spring came, Ben was so excited to go outside. He went for a walk in the woods with his mom. He smelled the fresh clean air. He saw lots of little critters like baby rabbits, deer, and butterflies. Then Ben saw some flowers and hid them. Ben shouted, "Surprise!" He gave the flowers to his mom. Ben's mom smiled.
Okay, now we read it 2 times, so now we will answer 3 simple questions about the little passage. So the first question, why was Ben excited to go outside? Okay, you can now not see the recording back, but that's okay. I just wanted to show you how to answer the question. So, why was Ben excited to go outside? Now, if we look at the story, and when you have your exam you can do that, you look at the text. The story starts with, it had been a long winter. When spring came, Ben was so excited to go outside. So why was Ben excited to go outside? The correct way to answer is, Ben had been inside the house for a while. Okay, we know that Ben was in the house for a while because the story says it had been a long winter, and when spring came, Ben was so excited to go outside because he stayed inside. So I want you to answer it like this. Ben had been inside the house for a while, or Ben had been inside the house for some time, or Ben had been Ben had been inside the house for a while, for some time. Don't start ever with the word because, right? You can say, why was Ben excited to go outside? Because he had been inside the house? No. An answer can never start with because. Because is a conjunction, so that should be in the middle of the sentence, okay? So remember that. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, question number 2. What did Ben see in the woods? What did Ben see in the woods? Now, let's read. Well, you can just read back in the story. Ben was excited to go outside. He went for a walk in the wood with his mom. He smelled the fresh, clean air. He saw lots of little critters like baby bunnies, deer, and butterflies. Now, there's your answer. Now, what did Ben see in the woods? He saw many little critters. Okay, that's okay. Okay answer. You can also write, he saw many little critters like baby bunnies and deer. But this is okay too, is a correct answer. He saw many little critters. Okay? Now, one more example. Okay, number 3. Was Ben's mom happy? How do you know? So remember, Ben saw some flowers and he picked the flowers and he hid them. So he hid them behind his back so his mom could not see. And then he said, surprise! And he gave mom the flowers. So it says here, Ben shouted, surprise! He gave the flowers to his mom. Ben's mom smiled. Now the question is, was Ben's mom happy? How do you know? Well, she was happy because she smiled. So how do you answer? You can answer this like this. Yes, and remember, after yes or no, always a comma. Yes, Ben's mom was happy. Now we can use the word because. Yes, Ben's mom was happy because she smiled. Okay, so this I like you to answer the questions this way. So remember, you don't have to write this or copy this, no need. I want you to look at the video again, and then when you look at the story and look at the answers, that you have an idea how you need to answer the questions. Okay, that's all for now. I will see you again in the afternoon for our mathematics class, and with mathematics we will also review previous units in order to prepare for the exam. So, see you in the afternoon.